Alrighty, well, ladies and gentlemen, to everybody that's joining us via the Auction Now platform for our live streaming purposes, and to all of our registered buyers that are joining us here today via Zoom that are looking to bid and participate for our virtual auction, it's an absolute pleasure to be welcoming you all here for our virtual auction event with the team at Harcourts Property Centre. Folks, Christian Hamilton is my name. I'm simply here to facilitate proceedings, assist the team, but most importantly for all of our registered buyers here to help cement your next chapter. Now, folks, before we do get underway with our virtual auction event here today, what I would like to do, particularly for all of our buyers that are joining us here today via Zoom, I wanted to give you a really clear indication, some clear instructions around how it is that you need to be participating in our auction here today so that you can be one of our successful purchasers. Folks, if you're here today and you're registered to bid under the auction terms and you are looking to bid via Zoom, can we please remind you, you need to have your cameras turned on. We will only be taking bids from buyers that have got their cameras turned on, as I need to be able to see you when you're looking to place your bid. For anybody that's tuning in via Zoom but is simply here to spectate, please make sure that your camera is turned off and your microphone muted at all times throughout the duration of the call. Of course, to all of our registered buyers that do have their cameras turned on, once again, please make sure that your microphone is muted at all times and you're simply unmuting yourself when you're looking to place your bid. The easiest way for you to be able to do this is to click the little microphone button down in the left-hand corner of your screens on the little Zoom toolbar. Make sure that there's no longer a red line through it. From there, you'll be unmuted and you can call out your bid. And then to mute yourself, simply click the microphone button once again. Please remember to mute your microphone once you've placed your bid. Please make sure if you're on a laptop or a desktop device, an easy way to unmute yourself would be simply to hold down the space bar. For the duration of time in which you hold down the space bar, you will be unmuted. As soon as you release the space bar, you will be muted once again. Folks, a final reminder, as you've registered to bid, you would have self-selected a bidder registration number, or you would have been allocated a number by your marketing agents. Please make sure that you've written that number down on a piece of paper. You can write it down very clearly with a pen and paper and simply hold it up next to your face in view of the camera with a registration number. For example, if your bidder number was 9, you'd be writing 9 down on a piece of paper, holding it up nice and clearly in view of the camera, and then please look to unmute yourself and place your bid from there. So folks, I'm just going to give you a quick moment to be able to do that. If you haven't written down your registration number as of yet, we need to be able to identify every one of our buyers clearly, hence why we're asking for your camera on and your registration number written down. And again, hopefully that gives everybody a clear indication, some comfort and confidence around how it is that they need to be participating in our Zoom auctions here today. But once again, folks, my name is Christian Hamilton. I'm simply here to facilitate proceedings and, of course, assist the team. Folks, we're very excited about the opportunity to be able to bring our virtual auction event to you. So as you can probably see, we are sharing screens here. We are going to be taking you through our presentation here today and diving straight into the order of proceedings with a number of properties that we offer up for auction here tonight. But folks, before we do dive into the exciting part of our auction event, being the bidding, of course, what I would like to do is just draw everybody's attention to our terms and conditions in our contracts of sale of when buying at auction, just to make sure that you're all completely confident and comfortable with today's proceedings. Now, these terms and conditions in our contract of sale, they have been on display throughout the entire marketing campaign. They've been provided to you by your marketing agents. If you're registered to bid under the auction terms, they are taken to be read and understood by all buyers. But in essence, they state that being within an auction, that means that our contract contains no cooling off period, no buyer's inspection clauses, and no finance clause, making it a nice, clean, unconditional contract. Now, on the fall of the hammer, our successful bidders will be requested to pay a deposit anywhere between 5 and 10%. 30 days will be your standard settlement date. Of course, if you've made any other arrangements that have been approved by our sellers prior to the commencement of the auction, well, you can bid confidently on the basis those arrangements still stand, and you can bid with confidence, folks, knowing that the knockdown price is in fact the purchase price, as there is no GST applicable in residential resale. Once again, folks, those are the legalities out of the way, the red tape, if you will, and I tried to whistle those as quickly as I possibly could. As it comes as no surprise to see so many buyers joining us here today on the Zoom call, a number of people that are tuning in via Auction Now as well, here to participate in our virtual auction. Folks, just a final set of instructions before we do open up the bidding and we dive into lot number 1. For everybody that's here on Zoom, just to make sure that you can see and hear things nice and clearly here today, and you can keep a track of the running bid tally that we will be displaying on the screen through Bid Tracker. Our advice is that in the top right-hand corner of your screens on Zoom, you'll notice there's a little view button. Our advice is to make sure that that you're set on speaker view. When you're on speaker view, you'll be able to see myself, but also the screen share, which will have a running tally of the bid, all of the property information, and a property slideshow as well. If at any point in time you would like to flick over and see everybody else that's participating in the Zoom call, you can do so by changing your view to gallery view. You'll know that it's open and transparent. You can see all of the buyers that are participating here today. But once again, our advice is just so that you can see and hear myself nice and clearly, but most importantly, see the property and a running tally of the bid. Make sure that you're set on speaker view, again, so that you're getting the full experience with our virtual auction. Without any further ado, folks, let's dive straight into the order of proceedings. And we're going to jump into lot number one in the order of sale, which is a property that has seen so much interest over the course of the marketing campaign. Our marketing agents, Patrick Ivey and Julie Halliday, have done an outstanding job with the marketing campaign. This property is seeing a whole heap of interest, a lot of buyers coming through, quite a number of registered buyers that are joining us here today on the Zoom call. And it's no surprise as to why, folks. A magnificent opportunity in the heart of Carina Heights. The property, as you all very well know, is 25 Willard Street, and it's sitting on 673 square metres of prime real estate buying. As the team tell me, the property and the block is flat as a tack. It's in a wonderful elevated position. Of course, you've got the opportunity to be able to redevelop the block, turn it into that dream family home that we're seeing occur not only in the local area, but in the immediate area, your home, your neighbours on either side. Some magnificent master builds. Of course, you've got that beautiful Hampton style property just next to you. And again, you can see the development opportunity here. You've got opportunity to capture those wonderful city views from the rear as well. So again, folks, it's a wonderful opportunity. I'd like to let everybody know as well, as you're probably familiar, the property is tenanted. However, we are going to be offering the property up with vacant possession. So the tenants will be out by the time the property settles. So you're buying with vacant possession here. But folks, you know the opportunity that's on offer. All that's left for you to now is to be able to stake your claim with some spirited bidding and to be able to make this property yours. So without any further ado, folks, I'm going to be throwing it over you now, looking for that opening bidder offer to get us underway. What's it worth to? Where do we go? Who's going to get things started? And again, just reminding our buyers, bidder 11.
790.
$790,000. We're out the gates and away there, and appreciate it there. And reminding the rest of our buyers, you're needing to unmute your microphone and raise your paddle when you look to place your bid. And bid of 59, I've got
800.
I've got 13. What was the bid, sir?
800.
$800,000. And bid of 59, what do you say?
810.
810 and bidder 11.
820.
820, and it's a better bid at $820,000 with bidder 11. And what do we say from here, folks? You call out the rise at $820,000. I've got
830.
830, and it's a better bid at $830,000 and 40 now with bidder 11. Appreciate it there. Now with 11 and 22.50.
15.
And I've got 50 from bidder 22.
Yeah.
Was that another 15? Bidder 11. So 65 is the offer.
Yes, please.
865 is the offer. Great buying there at $865,000.
870,000.
$870,000, and just confirming the number there, sir.
8.
Bidder 8. Appreciate it there at $870,000. The money's now with bidder 8.
875. 880.
875, I heard. Who was that from? Sorry.
25.
Bidder 25. 875 is the offer now. Bidder 11. What do you say?
880.
I've got 880 with bidder 11.
885.
885 with bidder 8. 885 is the bid now.
890.
890 with bidder 11. $890,000 is the bid now. Bidder 25. What do you say?
885. 20.
I've got 890 with bidder 11.
895, sorry.
895 with bidder 25. Bidder 8. What do you say? Bidder 11. I couldn't hear you there.
What's the current bid?
It's at 895. 900 to get you on top.
900.
900. Appreciate it there. Looking to go to 910.
905,000. Bidder
I've got
8.
bidder 8.
905,000.
905. Bidder 5.
910.
910, and it's a better bid. Who's going to take me to 920? Raise the paddles. What I want to see to take us through to 920 from here. 920 and raise the paddles. All I need. Bidder 11. What do you say? 920 to get you on top. First time, and are we done?
911.
We're on the market and selling. I've got 920 with bidder 25.
920.
I've got 920 with bidder 25. 25. It's with bidder 25 at 920.
925,000. Bidder 8.
925 with bidder 8. 925 with bidder 8. And are we going straight through to 930?
930.
It's with bidder 8. And I've got 930 with bidder 5. 930 with bidder 5. Again, raise the paddle. We're moving in 5 from here. 35 to get you on top. 35 and a raise of the paddle's all I need. It's sitting with bidder 5. And again, we're on the market and selling. First time. And are we done? Finished?
935.
935. Just confirming the number there, please, ma'am. Bidder 2. Bidder 2, 935. Welcome you aboard now. Bidder 5, I've got 940.
940.
940 with bidder 5. Who's going to take me to 950? 950 and a raise of the paddle's what I need. 950,000 is the next bid. 950 is here. Who's taking me to 950? First time. We're on the market and selling. Twice.
945.
Hello. 950.
950 with bidder 18. Appreciate it there. 950 is the bid now. 60 to play.
Hello. Sorry, that's not 18. That's
81. 81. Appreciate it. Thank you for confirming, sir. Bidder 81. We've got $950,000. 950 is the bid. On the market and selling. You can take the confidence in bidding as your barometer, folks. You've got to be quick around here. A top property. Wonderful location. The opportunity. Bidder 5. 960.
Can I do 955?
960 would sound better when you tell your friends, sir.
955.
955. Happy to take the money. It rhymes there with bidder 5. Appreciate it. 955 is the offer. 55 is the bid. 60 to play. First time. Bidder 81. It's against you. What do we say? Second time now. At 55 with bidder 5 and bidder 11. My starter, where have you gone? Bidder 2. I've got
56.
I've got 960 with bidder 2.
958.
We're not taking 58. We're going to 960 from here.
Okay, 960.
960, appreciate it there with bidder 2. Bidder 5, 65 to get you on top. 60 is the offer. Moving in fives from here. First time at 960. Twice against you, bidder 5. 55, it's a great
Can I do 961?
I've got 965 with bidder 5.
65.
I've got 965 with bidder 5. Sir, in my bottom hand corner of my screen, you need to be a little bit quicker around here. You need to make a big bold bid. Take me through to 70. 65 and it's with bidder 5. Bidder 2, it's against you. What do you say? 70 to get you on top. But at 965, the money for the first call. And again, an opportunity to get into a wonderful location here in Carina Heights, a spectacular block, 673 square meters, I should say, of prime real estate buying, nice level block. You're surrounded by multi-million-dollar homes. This is your opportunity to bid and buy now, folks, at $965,000.
970.
970, and it's a great bid. $970,000. Appreciate it there, sir. What's your number? Number 7. 97. 970 with bidder 7. Makes sense. 75 with bidder 5. Bidder 2, what do you say? 970 is the offer here. Sitting with bidder 7. We're on the market and selling. Make no mistakes, buyers. No late bids once the hammer comes down. First time and are we done? At 970. Twice now at 70 the bid.
Would you take 972?
972.
975.
With bidder 81.
975, Christian.
I've got 972 with 81. And was that bidder 8?
This is 81.
I've got 81, yep.
Yeah.
972.
Yeah.
With bidder 81. Appreciate it there. Bidder 8. Was that a bid again? Was that a bid as well?
Yeah.
What's the offer, sir? 75?
973.
973. 973, and we continue to nudge it along. 73 is the offer. 81, it's against you. It's sitting with bidder 8 at 973.
81. 975.
I've got 75 with 81. Bidder 2, what do you say? It's sitting with bidder 81 at 75. And just give Bid Tracker a moment to catch up. I've got 81, 975, bidder 2. What do you say? 980 to get you on top.
Okay, 980.
980, and it's a great bid. Who's going to take me straight through to the million? 980 is the offer. First time at 980. It's with bidder 2. G buyers, you can see the interest here. You can see the amount of bids and the amount of registrations. This is the property that you want to bid and buy for. 980 is the offer. First call. It's sitting with bidder 2. Twice at
981.
981 with bidder 7. 81's the offer. Sitting there with bidder 7, bidder 2. It's against you. Let's go to 85. 85's the strong play from here. 81's the offer. Sitting with bidder 7. First call at 981. Twice at 81 on top of the 9. 85, and it's a great bid.
82.
Gee, 82. We sure you don't want to go to 85, man. Consolidate your position. Show that you're here to buy. 82 will continue to nudge it along. You're a tough negotiator, ma'am. I like your style. 82 with bidder 2. Bidder 7, what do we say? 85 gets you on top. It's with bidder 2 at this stage. Bidder 81, I haven't forgotten about you. I'll call it through 3 times, 3 chances to think about it. First time, on the market and selling. We're playing for the keys.
83. 983.
983. 983 is the offer. Bidder 7, you've got to be quick. I gave you the opportunity before. Take me through to 85.
84.
I've got bidder 2, I've got 84 and 22.
Unmute 22.
You need to unmute yourself, guys. Bidder 22, I can't hear you.
82, 84, I said.
I've got 84 with bidder 2.
985.
Got 985 with bidder 7. Bidder 22. I'm asking to unmute.
Yeah, 86.
85.
86.
86, is it?
Yeah.
86, appreciate it there. 86 is the offer. 86 is the bid now, and it's sitting with bidder 22. 86 is the offer. 986 is the money. Bidder 2, what do we say? Take me through to 990. 990?
87.
87. 87's the offer. Who's going to go for that knockout blow? 87's the offer. Bidder 22, ball's in your court. We're going to lob it back or put it away. This is your chance. 87. Somebody round me straight through to $1 million. That could be that psychological barrier. That's the figure that you need to hit. Oftentimes at an auction, it's a race to a particular price. 87's the offer.
988.
988. 988's the bid. And we continue with the thousands. 88's the bid, sitting with bidder 81. 22, what do we say? Bidder 2, haven't forgotten about you. Bidder 7, what do you say? Again, you've got to be quick around here, folks. It's sitting with bidder 81. 988's the money. We sell if there's no better bid. First call. It's with bidder 81.
89.
89. 89's the offer with bidder 2. 89's the offer now. Bidder 81, what do we say? 990 to get you back on top. $1 million's the beckoning call. 989's the offer. It's with bidder 2. First time. As we sell. Twice now. Before we go, bidder 11, you're appearing back on my screen. Are we coming in for a final lunch for the keys? And gee, you're smiling, sir. Why wouldn't you be smiling? It's a great property. Was that a bid?
No.
Bidder 11, you started us away. You bid so well. We've had a lot of fun. You haven't spent any money yet. This is your opportunity now. 989's the offer. And again, buyers, I'll have you know, you're always buying at fair market value here at auction. 989's the offer. We sell on the third and final call. First time at 989. Second time, 989's the bid. Third and final, are we all done? Finished. Silent. Are we going at 989? Bidder 7, what do we say? In or out, need to know.
989, 500. Will you accept that? Bidder
I'll take 1,000. Round me through to 990.
990.
990, and it's a great bid with bidder 8. 990 is the offer now. $990,000, and it's there with bidder 8.
991.
991 with bidder 2. Bidder 8, let's go straight through to $1 million. Show that you're here to buy. Show your confidence in the property. 91's the bid. It's with bidder 2. First call. Second at 991. Bidder 8, in or out, need to know. Third and final time. Are we all done? Finished. Silent. We are selling to bidder 2. We are selling to bidder 2. Bidder 81, are we definitely done? I'd just like to get some instructions, maybe a hand gesture. Are we definitely done? Permission to sell. I understand we're doing things virtually. I want to give everybody fair and equal warning, fair opportunity. Bidder 7, have we got your best? Are we done? We're done. 81, what do we say? We definitely done? Bidder 8, this is your final opportunity. It's against you at this stage. $1,000 could make all the difference.
Bidder 22 was in previously.
Bidder 22, what do we say? Are we definitely done? Gee, buyers, I've got to remind you, it's back to realestate.com, back to giving up your Saturdays, back to fighting at open homes and auctions, and $1,000 could make all the difference. Based on the smiles and the laughs, I could reckon it's probably well worth it. 91's the offer. First time. Are we done? It's going to bidder 2. Second time. Fair warning to all parties. Third, final. Are we definitely done? We are finished. Silent. We are going at 991. We are going at 991. We are
992.
992 with bidder 8.
Bidder 8.
992 is the offer. 992,000 and bidder 2. Let's go to 95. 95 to get you on top. Appreciate your patience here, buyers. Doing the right thing by all parties.
9925.
Not taking fives, man. We're moving in thousands.
993.
993. Ma'am, I couldn't hear you there. 993, just to confirm.
Yes, 993.
Appreciate it there. 993 is the offer. Bidder 8, same advice to you. Let's go to 995. 993 with bidder 2. 993 is the bid. And again, buyers, I've got to be fair and equal to all parties, particularly you, bidder 8. 3 chances only. Need to know, in or out. 993 is the bid and it's sitting with bidder 2. First call. Are we done? Finished and silent. Bidder 8, you're on mute. Can I just get some instructions?
994, please.
994, and it's a great bid. 994 is the money. Bidder 2, my advice, let's go straight through to $1 million. I understand it's another 7,000 on your last bid. The way the property market's climbing, I reckon you'll be making it back by the time settlement comes.
995.
995. 995 is the offer. 95 is the bid. Same advice to you, bidder 8. It's often a race to the same price. $1 million could make all the difference. It's 6,000 on your last bid. 95 is the money. It's with bidder 2. Once.
Unmuting.
Twice the call at 995. Third and final time, are we done? Bidder 8, finished, silent. Are we definitely done, bidder 8?
Let's wait for a second, please.
All right, folks, just bear with me one quick moment. Bid sitting there at $995,000. It's with you, bidder 2. Obviously, we want to be fair and equal to all parties. I'm just getting some instructions here from the agents that are in the room, folks. I'm just going to mute my microphone very quickly. Just have a quick conversation with our team. Make sure that we have got all of our buyers here able to participate. Obviously, we don't want anybody to miss an opportunity here. Got all of our buyers connected. Ma'am, just needing to understand those instructions there. The bid sitting there with bidder 2 at $995,000. Ma'am, you've called for me to wait. Are you looking to place a bid?
I'm on the call for a second. Can we just wait for 30 seconds?
What's your registration number, ma'am? Bidder 77. Ma'am, I've got to be fair and equal to everybody here. I'm happy to give you 30 seconds at most, just needing to make sure. Of course, the bid sitting here at $995,000. We're on the market and selling. We're playing for keeps. Bidder 2, don't suppose you want to bid against yourself. Consolidate your position before you see another bidder come into the fold. Jump straight through to $1 million. Don't give them the opportunity. $995,000 and it's with bidder 2. Bidder 8, you've had plenty of time to think about your position. What do you say? First time, bidder 77. Need to know. In or out? We've given you plenty of time. Second call now at $995,000. I think she's on the phone. Third and final time. Ma'am, you're on mute, ma'am.
Hold on a second, please. I'm just on the phone for a second.
Ma'am, you've had plenty of opportunity here. I've got to be fair and equal to everyone. We've been bidding for 25 minutes now. You've had plenty of opportunity to think about your position. The bid sitting there with bidder 2, they've been very patient. Certainly bidder 2, we do appreciate you working with us here. Ma'am, this is your opportunity. There's 3 chances. Once I call it through for the third and final time, I'm going to be knocking it down to bidder 2. So, ma'am, my advice, it's a great property. You've seen the bidding here today. My advice is let's make a final lunch for the keys. Bidder 77, it's against you. It's with bidder 2 at $995,000. I'm selling on the third and final call once with bidder 2, twice now at 995.
996.
996 with bidder 8, $996,000 and the offer's there. Bidder 2, let's go straight through to the $1 million. 96 is the offer.
997.
997 is the offer now. Bidder 8, what do you say? We need to be quick around here. You've said no to me 3 or 4 times now. I'm not going to believe you now. 997. Once. Should we bidding again? Bidder 8. Second time with bidder 2. Bidder 8, make no mistakes. I'm selling it on the third and final call. Third and final time. We're done. We're finished. Silent. We are selling to bidder 2.
998. 998, please.
998. 998 is the offer. 99850 was it?
Yeah.
99850. Just confirming the bid.
I should.
Bidder 8, just confirming the bid.
Sorry, yeah, 998. 998. Yeah.
998 with bidder A.
998,000.
998 is the offer. Bidder 2, let's go to the million.
999.
999 is the offer. $1 million is that psychological barrier, bidder 8. I reckon that's the figure that you need to hit. We've been calling for it for the last 10 minutes. This is your opportunity to strike. 999 is the offer. It's with bidder 2. First time, and we sell twice at 999 for the third and final. Bidder 8, in or out, need to know. Are we going to the million? We're done. I'm selling to bidder 2 at $999,000. We're all done, finished and silent. We are selling to bidder 2. We are sold. Congratulations and well bought. Now, buyer, congratulations. Very well bought, very well fought. To the rest of our bidders, thank you so much for your participation and your spirited bidding here today. Commiserations to all of our underbidders, but certainly please make sure that you did continue to work with Pat and Julie. Certainly no one sells more property than them in Carina Heights, and I'm sure that we're going to be able to help you with your purchasing journey. But once again, folks, thank you so much for everybody that's joined us for the property here at 25 Willard Street. We are going to continue through our order of sale. Please do continue to hang on the line if you'd like to see the results with the rest of our properties